Right here at this spot, it's going really well for the F1 Carp. And we all know by now, the F1 Carp is absolutely worth it in terms of silver and of course also XP. So, get over here to the spot and let's see what else we can pull in besides the F1. Because right now, we've got our first bigger fish on. Let's take a look. It's even pulling against the drag. Would you stop that? What's going on here? Well, look at that. Look at that. We're more than happy to take it. We know this one from last week already. A lot of dinks line carp again. I'm more than happy to take those too, here at this spot. Yeah, and you can see where I'm standing. You don't have to walk far and you don't even need to cast far either. And actually, I haven't even put any ground bait in yet. I'm testing this now completely without any feed mix, which means if you can't make ground bait yet, it's not a catastrophe if you're level 29 and you still can't make ground bait. But it's really not great either. But here at this spot, you can at least make a bit of cash and then invest that well-earned silver into ground bait crafting, because it really pays off to fish with a ground bait here. You simply get higher frequency. You just get more fish out of the spot. Carp fishing without ground bait is not a great idea. And like we said in the tutorial series, from level 12, starting at Old Fortress, you should slowly start using ground bait, because it becomes more and more important, especially when you're targeting specific species. I already started here at night. I came here during the night, and even then, the first fish were already biting. So the first F1 carp are in. Meanwhile, I also had 2 gibble carp and 1 crucian carp. But I released those right away. They're not that interesting silver-wise, so I just take the bonus XP. That said, of course you could keep them too. And I'm just checking now, are there any cafe orders? Yeah, not for those right now either, but maybe something will come up soon. And maybe we'll get another F1 carp. They like to hang around in this area, the F1 carp. So maybe we'll get lucky, and there's even more to come. And look, here we go again already. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Even without ground bait, it's already working pretty well. Nalatan just posted this in the live stream and said, yeah, I've been standing here for a while, and it works pretty well. Very simple setup, just pop-up boilie with vanilla and cream. Those are the 2 aromas I'm using right now, but I'm also combining them in different bait setups, so let's take a look at that in a moment. There was already something. Didn't hook properly. So let's cast right back out again. And in the meantime, let's take a look at what the bait combos are right now. And then we'll also put together a ground bait mix. Well, and then we've got it all, right? So let's start with the basics. Right now, we've got a normal water temperature. That's super important here at Copper Lake. Then we're at this position, very chill, clipped at 10 meters. So we're landing roughly in this area with that 10-meter clip. All right, moving on. Here comes the next good one. Really nice size. Yeah, seems like this bait combo is the most effective. Let's check the cash register in a moment. And we've got a smaller one here again. Also really nice. You can do that too. 2 kilos, that's already worth it. And here's the third one. Not on yet. Let's tighten this one and that one too. All right, we've got that and that. Now we need to check the setups. So let's take a look. I'm using 27 kilograms carp leader, braided of course, size 1 hook, vanilla cream pop-up boilie size 10 with vanilla pop-up corn and cream dip. As I said, still completely without ground bait. Second setup, just vanilla corn. That's where we just had that 2 kilo F1. So just vanilla corn, again with cream dip. That's definitely another solid option here. Super simple and super cheap to set up, so definitely an option. And the third setup, that's with vanilla cream and cream as corn, plus cream dip again. Also delivered really well. So vanilla cream with cream and cream seems to be working great. Now let's take a look. It's been 17 minutes, plus the night is always a bit slower. You can see it by the time gaps. Frequency is definitely lower at night. But still, in this short amount of time, with these 7 fish just now, we're already. That's really wild. You can make some great cash here. And again, that's without any ground bait so far. That said, now I'm of course going to throw in some ground bait. And here's what the ground bait looks like. The base is Biscuit, same base as the feed mix for Jibble Carp and Crucian Carp. And since the F1 Carp is a mix between Crucian and Common Carp, we're using that base here. It's also a bit on the sweet side, and that's the general flavor direction we're aiming for. Then I've added feed pellets, cream and vanilla, both versions, the small pellets, to increase the frequency again, and corn, because we're using corn as bait too. And one component that stands out, chopped worms. Why chopped worms? Partly as a protein component, but also because they work well as bait for F1 carp. So you can even catch F1s really well with a night crawler, so it's definitely worth including those baits too. And of course, vanilla cream for the full setup. And that's how it goes out now. And that's how the ground bait affects the spot. And I'll just go ahead and start applying it now. And here, it really doesn't matter how you apply the feed. Here's the ground bait, whether it's PVA or as a ball. It's only 10 meters out, so you can just throw it easily as a ball. Or use the spod rocket. It really doesn't matter to the spot. What's important is that the feed lands at the spot so we can influence the whole area. Throw it out again. So I've now cast it a few times in a row. We've got about 100 grams of feed in there now. With the next few bites, I'll throw in more and more again. Once we hit around 200 grams, that's already looking really good. Then I'll probably stop using the feed for a while and take a little break. Well look, next one right here. So this seems to be the best bait combo at the moment. Vanilla Cream 10 and the rest completely on cream. So far, that's brought the biggest F1 carp. Let's see if we even pull in a trophy. Totally possible. Hoppa, there we go. That's also a good combo. That's the super cheap combo from earlier, just vanilla and cream. Works really well too. The weakest one right now has to be the first combo. That was vanilla plus vanilla and then cream. I'm gonna switch that up right now, put a cream corn on there too, and then I've got the well-working bait combo. And with that, I'm filling my pockets. Perfect spot for happy hour and making really good cash on the side too. So that's the current situation. About 20 minutes at the spot, 280 silver. That's really, really nice. Big thanks again to Nalaton for sharing this spot and bait combo. Works like a charm. Pull in the chunks, make good silver all weekend long as the weather stays like this. Leave a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe. Really helps me out. And then see you in the next video. Tight lines, until next time.